Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. And in this video, just we are going to learn about just how I created this world map. And see here, this is the world map, total world map, just made in Adobe After Effects without any third-party plugins. And here we can see the 3D and everything. Just I made without any third-party plugins like Elementary or anything else. Totally made in Adobe After Effects. Okay. And one more thing, just you can find this project file in this Google Drive under the description, and you can use this project file for free of course, and it may not lead any copyright issues or anything else. Just you can use for free. And if you are still facing any doubts or anything else, please comment me just so can I answer. And let's jump into the project file. And so here, so this is the project, and here we can see just I keep this one in quarter mode because while working just I can use in quarter mode because I don't have that much highly configured PC as of now, and that's the reason just I can use in quarter mode. And while I'm rendering the final output, just I will use it in full mode. Okay, and let's get started. And here just we can see, so just here this is the background, and before that just this is the world map, and here we can see this is actually downloaded from the freepik.com for free. Just I will provide this asset in the source files so that you can use it. And turn on this one. Okay, and just here what we need to do is just we as of now just it is in one view. Just we need to take into this because this is a we made this in 3D, so that's the reason just we have to look in custom view in 3D so that we can understand it very carefully. And here select this one, and just we need to go to the custom view once over here, and we can see here, so this is the background and this is the background. The book is background texture, and this is not an image, actually this is also pre-made in Illustrator. Just I downloaded from the Freepik as I said you before. And just I used to take 2 copies over here. Why means instead of using the motion tile, just I duplicated this background for 2 times. And because motion tile means it will take a lot of time to render, that's the reason instead of using it, just I used it to 2 times, duplicate 2 times. Okay, and here just these background 2 and background 3 are unnecessary. Delete it. And one more thing, make it everything into 3D. Because we are working in 3D space, and just I placed this background, and just on top just I used to keep this world map, and on the top just this is this world map, and here we can see this is the main world map, and here we can see just I used to give the CC page turn, and just we can discuss the CC page turn later. As of now just please turn it off. Okay, and this is the world map, and I placed everything in 3D space. And one more thing, just here we used to take some shape layers, and we used to have some animations for the shape layers like trim path animations. Okay, and see here these trim path animations, and once you can look at over here, go to the very 22 seconds, and here we used to have these 5 shape layers I used to take, and all the shape layers just you have to arrange it in 3D space before starting the camera animation so that it will give you the perfect camera animation. Okay, and even the placeholders also just I used to place it over here. For India just I used to place it over here, and for the USA just I placed on the USA location. Okay, and for same for the Brazil, Russia and Australia, just you need to place according to their map position. Okay, and I recommend you to do the 3D placing before starting the camera animation, otherwise it will leads to it will give you it will take a lot of time, and it is not a convenient to work. Okay, and in the same way just I placed the text animations also like Bharat, Russia and USA, Brazil and South Africa. Okay, and now it's time to start doing the camera animation. So here totally just we used to take 6 cameras and 6 null objects. Okay, and this is the first one. And here we can see, so this is the camera animation of the first one, and just this is linked to the first null object. Okay, here we can see. And here we can see sorry, the null object we used to give the animation for the null, not for the camera. And I animated this. It's coming from, see here, it's coming from top to bottom. Okay. And after reaching some point, I used to give the camera animation over here. For the camera animation, just I rotated the X rotation. You can see here. And we used to have some X rotation over here so that our Bharat map is now visible. Okay. We are getting some three-dimensional look over here. That's the reason just I animated X rotation. Okay, and now we are getting here the iconic animation or map location animation over here. So you can go here, placeholders, and here just I animated the scale. Okay, and starting the scale animation is 0, and when it reaches the X direction, and when we can see the map of India or Bharat, just the scale is increased to 80. Okay, hope you understand. And now we can see the text is forming here, and this text animation is very simple. Just go to the effects and presets. And type the text, and here we can see a lot of text animations. So I used this typewriter over here and directly drag this typewriter effect to this particular text. Okay, and here we can see, once open this one, and here we can see the text animated, and just it's very simple. Just you don't need to do anything else. Just directly drag this pre-made text animation from After Effects and drop it over here. Okay, just here I need text animation. That's the reason just I use this one. Okay, and now it's time. And now one more thing, it's time. Just we are going from, the map is going from Bharat to USA. So here what we need to do is, just if you go to some 6 seconds and see here, the map is going from Bharat to USA. And now just we can see over here. So this is, the shape path is traveling from Bharat to USA. And just here how I achieve this result means, just once we can go to the shape layer and go to the shape and go to the path. Just once you can copy this path by Ctrl+C, and once you can go to the null object over here. So this is the first null. Sorry, this is not this null. And this is the second null. And just copy this, open this position and paste the path from the shape layer and copy the path from the shape layer and paste it on this position. Okay, and one more thing, just we need to duplicate the camera as well. Just so here this is the camera 2, and just we need to link this camera 2 to this null 3, so that now it is going from, the map is traveling from Bharat to USA. Okay, this is the procedure. Just I recommend you this procedure as well. Just instead of going directly taking the null object and directly animating the position, that is very toughest process. Just you can take the shape layer and animate with the trim path and just copy the path from the shape and paste it to the null object, and that is the most recommendable way for doing this kind of animations. Okay, and again one more thing, just I used to give the drop shadow for this one, and see here the drop shadow is very basic. Just I didn't change any properties. It's the basic properties as well. Okay, the opacity is 58% and the angle is 120 and distance is 5. Okay, and now just it's time, just it's moving from USA to Brazil. So, and here just we used to have another shape layer. See here, this is the shape layer, and this shape layer is traveling from USA to Brazil. So once open this trim path So based upon trim paths, just it's starting over here on the USA, and you can see here, and it's traveling. Okay, and I recommend don't copy this trim path values. Okay, don't do that. Just copy the path over here, the contents. Okay, some people may confuse. They may copy this trim path value and paste it on the null object. No, that is not recommendable. You won't get the output over there. You won't get any animation output. Okay, I recommend you to go to the shape and copy the path over here. Okay, and just now duplicate one more camera, and this is the third camera, and duplicate one more null object, and just I rename it to Brazil, and open the position and paste the properties, and see here, and now it's traveling from USA to Brazil. Okay, and one more thing, and just we used to have another shape layer over here, and this shape layer just is traveling from Brazil to South Africa, and same copy the path and duplicate the camera, and this time so this is the camera 4, and just duplicate one more null object, just I rename it to South Africa and link this camera 4 to this null object. Okay, and one more thing, all the text is same, just I used the same typewriter effect over here, and the location indicator also the same, just I just to give some scale animation over here. That's it. It's nothing complicated, it's very simple. Okay, if you look the project file, just definitely you can understand. And one more thing, now it's traveling to Russia, from South Africa to Russia. Okay, and just here, just we can see, so this is the shape layer for the Russia, and copy the path and duplicate the camera 5, and duplicate the null object and rename it to Russia and link the camera 5 to Russia, and now it's traveling from South Africa to Russia. Okay, and the last one just we are using now, and the last continent, it's going from Russia to Australia, and copy this shapefile path and duplicate the camera for one more time, and this is the camera 6, and duplicate the null object as well and paste the position over here, and now we are going to from Russia to Australia, and that's it. And totally we used to take the 6 cameras, and I think 6 cameras and 6 null objects, and 5 shape layers total. Okay, and I hope you understand this part. And one more thing, now just we need to concentrate about the depth of field part. So what's the depth of field means? Basically, just I will show you, and see here. So we can move to the first camera. So here, not first camera, second camera. From the second camera, just we used to have the, and once open the second camera and go to the camera options. Here we can see, and this is depth of field is turned on as of now. Just if you turn off the depth of field, and here we can see we don't have any blur or anything else, any out of focus regions. It's totally flat. Okay, and always use the depth of field while using any maps or anything else, camera animations, title sequences. Depth of field is most recommended. Okay, and now just turn on the depth of field, and here we can see the camera is having, what's the depth of field means actually which one is in focus and which one is out of focus. Out of focus is considered to be as a blur object, and which is in focus is considered without blur. So that region only the camera will highlight. So that is known as the concept of depth of field. Okay, and so here we can see the camera is having one big rectangle, and here we can see one small rectangle. So which is under this big rectangle means we are going to see here. So this wood texture and this white paper and this map and everything are under this big rectangle. That's the reason just we are seeing this one. And here we can see the USA map and the Brazil map is not under this big rectangle. That's the reason just we are not seeing this one. And coming to here, we can see this is the small rectangle. What the small rectangle indicates means which is under the small rectangle. That means this map icon and this text and this shape layer. So all these three elements, and one more thing, some part of this Bharat map. So this map is focused. That means which is near to this small rectangle is in focus. They don't have any blur. Okay. And here we can see this wood texture and rest of this, some part of these regions over here. And these are not under this small rectangle. Okay. And here we can see, and so this is considered as the depth of field, so which is under this small rectangle. Okay, hope you understand about the depth of field, and repeat the same process for all the cameras like USA, Brazil, South Africa and everything. Just you have to do the same process for all the countries. Okay, and the final thing just we have to discuss about the thing is, so here we can see on the starting, just we used to give some camera page turn animation for this map. So here what we need to do is just once go to this one and once turn on the CC page turn. So here we can see we used to have CC page turn over here, and just I used to give CC page turn, which is a default plugin in After Effects. It's not an additional plugin. And here just I animated the fold position over here, and when it reaches to 2 seconds, the fold position is like this, and when it is having the starting frame, just the fold position starts from here. That means I used to give some page turn animation over here, and the fold radius just I used to give 200. Okay, and that's it about the CC page. And just I used to give some drop shadow effect over here. So without drop shadow, it will look very, very odd. See here, so it's looking very, very odd without drop shadow. Okay, and that's it about this project. And one more thing, just always remember everything keep in motion blur. So without motion blur, the scene won't look perfect. See here, without motion blur and with motion blur, there is a lot of difference. Okay, and that's it about this world map, and hope you learned just how to create the world map without any third-party plugins. Still, if you're having any doubts or anything else, please comment me, and you can find the project file in the Google Drive link. You can download it and you can use this project file for free of cost, and there will be any copyright issues or anything else. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and please share this video to all our friends, and please like this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.